Maybe bringing thousands of new jobs and encouraging hundreds of millions of pounds of investment in the region will help people tackle the problems of rising prices. That, of course, is the aim of Levelling Up, the government's plan to reduce inequality across the country. Now, one of the major projects here is the East Midlands Development Company, which has some very ambitious plans for the region's economy. I've been speaking to the man who'll be leading that project. A promotional video showing the scale of ambition for the region, and it's the job of Sir Chris Haworth, the chair of East Midlands Development Company, to try and make it happen. So, where we are now, what is the scale of the development when it happens?
Well, I mean, it's enormous. It's a huge opportunity for the East Midlands because, I mean, we're talking about really about 3 sites. Obviously, we've got the airport site over there. You can see behind us, you can see the chimneys of Ratcliffe on Soar power station, and then just a few miles north is the Toton and Checkwind, the old barracks there. To an extent, development will happen on those if we just left it to the market slowly and haphazardly. The real role for the Development Corporation is to bring that forward, get the best out of it.
The development would cover the size of 3 Olympic parks and includes the East Midlands Freeport. It's described as a chance to level up, but not everyone is convinced. We're surrounded by green land here, and when people hear the word development, especially when they live nearby, there can be a lot of anxiety, understandably. How do you get around that?
Whenever there is a significant development, then quite rightly you get residents saying, well, what's going to happen? There's a lot of uncertainty. And the way to, I'm not sure getting around it is the right word, but it's about community engagement, community involvement, talking to people, explaining what we're doing, finding out from them what's important to them, and therefore how we can amend what we're proposing.
So, the big question is, when will it all happen?
Things are happening already. In terms of when we'll actually see something on the ground, particularly at East Midlands Airport, particularly at the power station, there are things that can start to come forward very quickly. But really, this is going to be something that's happening over decades, I suppose, really being realistic. But we're looking at certainly in excess of 80,000 jobs for the region and billions of pounds of investment coming into the region.
The development company is co-owned by 5 local authorities, and whilst they hope to win government funding, they say they can secure investment in other ways. For Sir Chris and his team, the big aim is to deliver real change.